Hello friends, welcome to the Coding Search, the next era of learning. Today I am going to discuss the constant in C language. In this video we will discuss about the constant and how to declare a constant in C language, and we will see the different types of constant in details. Friends, in our everyday life we have encountered many constants such as pi, gravitational constant, acceleration due to gravity, etc. We know that the values of constant are fixed and cannot be changed, but computers by default don't know what are constant, and while coding we will tell the computer which variable should be stored as constant. In this video, let us look at the different type of constant and how we can declare a variable as a constant. So friends, let us see what are constant in C. As the name suggests, constants are the variable whose values cannot be changed throughout the execution of the program once they are initialized at the beginning of the program. Constants are also known as literals. There are different types of constant in C language like number constant, character constant, string of characters constant, array constant, structure constant, union, pointer, and enum. In the C programming language, a variable can be used as constant by the following method. We can declare constant by using the const keyword, and another way is to use constant by using hash defined preprocessor. Constant can be broadly divided into two types in C language, that is primary constants and secondary constant. And the constant of type float, integer and character are known as primary constant, and the primary constant can be further divided into numeric constant and character constant. Numeric constants are signed or unsigned numbers. That means all type of numbers comes under the numeric constant. It may be further divided like decimal integers, octal integers, hexadecimal integers, and real constants or the floating point constant. Decimal integers are the constants with the base 10. That means decimal integers consist of the decimal digits 1 to 9. For example, 255, 169, 999 are the example of decimal integers. Moreover, decimal integers or integer constant must have at least one digit. There must be no decimal point. It does not allow any blank or the comma. We assume an integer constant to be positive if there is no sign in front of the constant. And the allowable range of this type of constant is from minus 32,768 to positive 32,767. And the octal integers are the constant with base 8, and it is composed of the digits from 0 to 7. For example, 0, 0, 1, 2, 5, 0, 3, 4, 6, 7, 3, and 0, 3, 2, 4, 5. Here you can note that the octal integers start with the digit 0, and the hexadecimal integers are constant with base 16. It is composed of the digits from 0 to 9 and the alphabets from A to F. That is, you can use alphabets like A in lowercase and uppercase, B in lowercase and uppercase, and likewise C, D, E, and F in lowercase and uppercase. Hexadecimal digits start with 0x, and the real constants are constant with the combination of positive, negative, or 0 followed by a decimal point, and the fractional part is known as a real constant. This is also known as floating point constant. Now the character constants are enclosed within a single quote or double quote depending on the type of characters. Single character constants having a single character enclosed within a single quote are known as character constant. For example, a single character enclosed within single quote like S, C, A, L, E, R, etc. are known as single character constant. Constants with various special symbols, digits, characters, and escape sequence enclosed within double quotes are known as string constant. For example, hello within double quotes, by quote search, 1, 2, 3 within the double quote, and number 1 within double quotes, all are the example of a string constant. Here you can note that 1, 2, 3 is a digits, or you can say number, but it is enclosed within a double quote. So this is considered as a string constant in C language. Now the backslash characters, or sometimes it is also known as escape sequence in C language. The escape sequence characters are preceded by a backslash. They have a special meaning in C language, like backslash A means beep sound, backslash B means backspace, backslash F means form feed, backslash N is new line, and backslash R is carriage return. Some another escape sequence are slash T used for the horizontal tab, and slash V is used for the vertical tab, backslash single quote, backslash double quote, and backslash followed by backslash is used to print the backslash itself. Now the secondary constant, the data types such as array, pointer, structures, union, and enum having a constant fixed values that remains the same during the execution of the program are known as secondary constant. There are mainly 5 types of secondary constant. Let us briefly look at each of the secondary constant in details. A collection of similar data items stored at contiguous memory location is called an array. For example, int marks within a square bracket 100 is an example of array. And when the elements stored in an array are made constant, the array is said to be a constant array. Pointers are the special kind of variable that holds an address of the other variables rather than the value. For example, int asterisk p, int asterisk pointer, etc. are the example of pointer variables. And when the pointer holds the address of the same variable throughout the execution of the program. Now the structure. The structures are user-defined data type that can be used to group different data types into a single data type. For example, a struct person, char name, int age, float income contains 3 types of data, that is character type, integer type, and float type. And union is also a user-defined data type that is used to store different types of data in a same location. Enum or enumeration type is a user-defined data type which is used to assign names to integral constants because names are easier to handle in a program. For example, enum vehicle under curly braces car, bus, train, bike. Here car is assigned 0, bus 1, train 2, and bike 3 integer value. There are basically two ways to define constant in C. The syntax of defining constant by using const keyword is const space data type equals to value followed by semicolon. For example, const float pi equals to 3.14 followed by semicolon. And the second method to declare constant is hash defined preprocessor directive. The syntax for defining constant by using hash defined preprocessor is hash define constant name space value. The constants are declared before the main method, and the common mistakes committed by the programmer during the initialization of constant using the hash defined preprocessor is adding a semicolon at the end of the statement. So remember not to use semicolon at the end of the statement while declaring the constant using the hash define. For example, hash define pi space 3.14 without any semicolon. So let us conclude now. The constants are the variable whose value cannot be changed throughout the execution of the program, and constants are used when program involved constants, and the constants of primary variables are known as the primary constants, and the constant of secondary variable or user defined variable are known as the secondary constant. The variable can be set as constant using the const keyword or using the hash defined preprocessor. Thank you very much for watching.